Whoops, I forgot to actually hit the go live button. That is entirely my fault. Fortunately, I realized, kind of quickly, as I didn't even have stream elements open. Got a little bit of a headache and I have to be up early tomorrow, so it's going to be a really short stream. Oh my gosh, it's going to be even shorter because of tech issues. Burning Shores launch trailer. Well, I have that game with that pre-purchase. It launches on the 19th. Okay. Yeah, this is just gonna be a kind of a sucky stream. I have a headache and I had to be up early tomorrow, so that can be potentially available for delivery between 10:30 a.m. and, well, 2:30 p.m., but hopefully the 2:30 doesn't. Hopefully if it ends up being a 2:30 delivery, the others here will be able to take the thing. Alright, we're just going to... I really don't feel like doing much combat, so we're gonna just go mark off a couple of things that are around that we can mark off on the map. For now, we'll go to this shelter here, so we can go to the campfire there. Below, this stream is definitely going to be more just running around in general exploration, because it is hard to concentrate for the combat in this, or with a headache. What the fuck?
There is someone.
Hi. Fire Horn, not what I'm trying to do. Okay, well, if you're not gonna leave me alone. What?
You hear that alarm?
That's a rebel charger as well, so I might as well kill it.
Pain subsiding.
Jeez.
Aim is true.
These guys are really annoying. There we go. I'll strike you. What? What? Hey! Game literally wasn't letting me move, but whatever.
Got a piece of it.
That no. You know, if the game would be... Who? What? No, where's this enemy? And there's one more Firefang horn up top.
To keep me going.
That was definitely the most random rebel encounter we've had. Or one of the most random rebel encounters, anyway. There is... It's weird, though, because, like, there's one single outpost left, but it's not really technically in this area. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just close enough to be considered still part of the area or something, with the terrain or whatever. Pretty sure I can buy out here with broken as well. But for the love of... Maybe not?
Avoiding that close rider will make for an interesting ride.
This is fine. We escaped. Alright, so now let's head this way. I feel like the best way of doing that would just be going back to the shelter up top. My head is like throbbing in pain. Like it hurts to open my jaw to like eat. For some reason, I also have a really dry throat. Alright, yeah, that's broken. Hold on. Uh, 3D. That is so crazy. Ugh. Where? This way. Also, maybe I'll reset Tremor Test site from here. Maybe, maybe not. I cannot tell. Okay, yeah, we're not allowed to climb that. It definitely wants us to reach that area from there, though.
Right, Ian.
Gas burrower site. Of course, there's Apex ones. I'm gonna do something incredibly dumb and dangerous and go up this hill. And probably get ambushed by, like, an Apex Stormbird or something. That. Ah, this is how you get to the Tremor Test site, I guess. Or not? I'm so confused. Whatever. there's honestly not a lot left for us to do in terms of just general map exploration for the places that we've already been to. And that's a good thing.
No one is climbing that mountain. Not even me. Used to not be late. I would need to fly to find out what happened to Farika.
Oh, is that the mountain? That's funny. I didn't even realize that was the mountain in question. I had a suspicion because I saw like some areas to hide in above, but it was like maybe those are just, you know, random assets.
I wonder how much snow is gonna pile up.
To answer your question, Aloy, too much. That is insane. Ow, what the fuck?
Pain subsided.
That suction be in. Ow! Okay. Fuck off. Also, you're not fooling anybody. You're an Apex shell walker. I also didn't realize I had Apex shell walkers scanned already. Alright, what is this? And then this. And now we leave.
I'll grab this now.
Jeez. Sorry. they were threatening me. Anyway, now that all this is taken care of, yeah, I guess that's the nearest thing, huh? Little flower way, like a kilometer away. Right there, and then there. I'm pretty sure I had to do that before the enemy actually got alerted. Otherwise, we would have been in for a bad time. Where's this flower? But it is genuinely above. Convoy, I can let them pass. For me, I'm yawning like crazy. Let them pass. I don't need anything from shell walkers that I can think of off the top of my head.
Wonder what a merchant would trade for this.
Oh my gosh. That was it. Well, that's sad. It's been not even 30 minutes. Well, as reluctant as I am to do any kind of combat in this, let's go to Close Watch and deal with these three, I guess. I guess I can also just go down this direction. I said Close Watch, but it's actually Clip Watch. Oh, that's down the hill? Hmm? Down the hill and back up, it looks like. Huh. Not what I expected.
Honor and we'll take the fight to Rogala. If we want to reclaim our honor, then we must be so battle.
Ah, here we are. So there's gotta be like a path. I thought I heard green shine? I guess not. There's just some containers over there. Aloy, what are you doing?
Shelter. Chance to rest. Check my gear.
Let's go to this Thunderjaw site. Probably going to be an Apex Thunderjaw with my luck. Oh, that's actually back through the rebel camp. Okay. Unless I can climb this. I don't think I can. Oh, no, I totally can. This is really awkward timing. I had to use the restroom, so I will be right back. I will have my phone with me. My bike didn't come back at first, but it should be back now. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Usually I will go before stream, but game. As I was saying, usually I'll go before stream, but just was not able to this particular time.
I rush you there.
Yep, that is a pet sponge drop.
Using fire against that.
Okay, it did not see me, it did not see me, it did not see me. Time to immediately book it for this grass before it can poke its head around from the corner.
Another outpost full of rebels. Time to find whoever's in charge and take them out.
Well, there's the leader.
I should check them for tags.
Phew.
We'll regroup and strike back harder. No doubt. Cover me while I check something out.
This better not be a false alarm.
It's not.
Damn! Stay right there. It's the highway!
Family, please. We're in a good spot. There's only 2 of them. And they don't know where I
Stick with
am.
me.
This lady said, told this one to stick with her, and the other one just completely screwed off. You'll love to see it.
We last saw her here, right? I'll cover this side, you look there. I'll handle it. Another one down! You need to do better!
Coast is clear. Let's hope it stays that way.
I mean, I don't exactly think I can do much better. I killed all of them. Oh, what? Okay, yeah. That's annoying. Where? Oh, this is the lever.
I should check if there's anything with a lock around here.
Yeah, chest up top. We also need to grab the Sons
Wonder
of
if this key will open
Prometheus
the chest.
sniper. Natural voice scandal. Up we go, and here is the sniper. I'm having a rough time right now. I'm just physically just not feeling too hot. Like, I don't think I'm sick or anything, but it's just like I just started getting a headache after a while at work, and I thought it was just like a stress headache. But like, it still hasn't gone away.
Might be able to sneak in via this path.
Why would I need to?
Well, that thing looks big enough to lift a machine. That must be how they restrain them.
I mean, yeah, too bad they didn't think about restraining the Apex Thunderjaw. Oops, quests. Oh yeah, that's funny. It said it failed us on killing the rebels because we'd already done that camp. Oh. I thought I got another play, you're leaving the play area message. We'll just go to Rain Trace Rise and do things from there. Also, I need to close my Twitch app because I've been artificially inflating my views by 1, but
Maybe I was wrong about you, though.
Your blade is to be respected, Outlander.
I don't know if it works like that. I don't know if you technically get, like, if I'm logged into my Twitch account and I watch a stream on PC as well as also having it pulled up on mobile while also being logged in to my Twitch account, does it count those views multiple times? Oh, I was just trying to get this here. Fire Gleam. That's actually within the relic runes, though. We'll go ahead and do these
Okay,
real quick.
time to take a look around.
Dry. Grab these. Teacher's this way over there? What? That's weird.
Device here. Looks like it needs power. I think this is an elevator.
Fire Gleam on the other side of this. Supply safe. There we go. Take this. That's definitely a thing that warrants my attention. Now, how do I get to there? I'm genuinely curious. Here's some Fire Gleam. Scary. There's no way they want me to... Is there anything up there? I may have missed a thing right there. What? I held right and Aloy went left. Okay. It's definitely not here. We'll drop down here and broke that open.
I gotta get closer.
But how? Because like I see a thing here, but I can't reach that. I definitely can't pull that one down. Like the only thing I can... Oh, you know what? Maybe I can get this here. Nope. Not happening. Not what I was aiming for, Aloy. Again, not what I meant after. Aloy, please do the big jump. I am attempting to sequence break, Aloy, and I need you to work with me. Aloy refuses to do the big jump. I'm assuming the devs made it so that at that particular spot she cannot do the big jump. Hit the first fire gleam, no problem. Yeah, it doesn't let me do the jumping on, the like mashing circle, and it's just like, no. Nope. Alright, just wanted to make sure it wasn't like an underground tunnel or anything. Or underwater tunnel. Huh. Circle, and then that's to like right here. Where I cannot
Can't hook
reach
onto that.
What? I held the glide button and Aloy just did not glide. What? Aloy, please work with me.
Making good use of this.
What? Why'd we let go of our glider? What? The game won't, we can't even glide right here. The game just doesn't allow us to. Game's like, how dare you utilize a function? Okay, well then what's the purpose of blowing up this? Oh.
Got it.
Now what did that change?
Looks like the switch controls those old lights on the rails up there.
I don't fucking know what lights Aloy is talking about.
I don't think I can pull the switch from here.
I need like a second person here or something to hold the switch. I don't know if this is doable. Game right, I swear. I got trolled. Alright.
I don't think it'll connect. Aha.
What the
There's a
fuck?
crate up here.
If the game could stop fucking randomly teleporting me around, that would be fantastic. Alright. Well, I don't know what good that did, but I guess we have a crate down here now. I cannot reach that one, however. Not even close.
It's caught on that.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I can't make that jump, can I? Well, it doesn't seem like it. Well, I was trying to see where that would end up putting me, but I don't think there's anything helpful. point of that was to get this crate. And the point of this crate, I assume, is to get this other crate. Aloy, please. I mean, maybe I can just pull that one this way from, like, here? Oh, what the There's like a random spot I can stand in, and then like another, if I like try to do anything else, it's too steep.
Looks like it's stuck.
I guess I can. Let me go over this way. So maybe I missed something over here. No, I definitely didn't miss anything over here. Oh, actually. Maybe? No. That's 100 meters away.
There's a relic inside the tower. Looks like another ornament. But how to get in there? Okay. Where to now?
Well, I'm gonna grab the green shine first. Even though it's not a slab. Jeez. I am exhausted.
Glide in.
Not how I expected to get to this. Let's see, okay, so I definitely need to stack these two crates on top of each other.
I'll shake it out as I go.
Not within the water. Oh, is there an invisible wall there preventing me from pulling the crate further this way? That's strange. What? Then what's the purpose of this crate? Also, how do I get it back up top now that I brought it down? Why would they make the invisible barrier right there?
Yeah, when we work this close.
Why would they make the invisible barrier, like, right there instead of... Yeah, there's like an invisible bit of geometry right here or something that the crate is stuck on? But that also doesn't make any physical sense, because obviously I'm supposed to drop this crate on top, another crate on top of this one, and then bring them both over here. Because look, there's a nice little ramp right here. Maybe I just have to pull the crate more this way. Oh, here we go. Okay. To be more like right here. Problem. There's a rail right there, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. Alright. Oh no. Well, that is really awkward. I missed by like 1 character distance.
The relic I saw in the tower should be up above. Gotta find a way up there.
There's a power cell. I genuinely think the only thing I can do at this point is hope that I don't actually need those.
This thing's losing its charge fast. There. Power's restored. I gotta find a way to get to the relic in the tower. Those crates might help, but... how?
I mean... is there a way I can, like... pull one around, back around this way? No? I think I legitimately just had to restart this puzzle because of a 1 character distance error. That honestly wasn't even really much of an error. Honestly, I shouldn't be looting this stuff, because... Like... have a really... This isn't gonna work at all. I was gonna say I have a really, really dumb idea. It's not gonna be tall enough though, because they gave us 2 crates. Alright. Well, let's... Do I have an autosave? I do. 1:33. That's like 10 minutes ago. Hello, Kevin. I am really, really frustrated. Well, I'm sure you saw, we had to basically restart... well, at least I know the solution to the puzzle here.
I wonder what's inside.
It is...
Okay. Time to take a look around.
much easier, this is much easier said
device
than
here.
done, but...
Looks like it needs power.
Alright, pull this down.
The relic I saw in the tower should be up above.
We had to restart this entire, basically mini dungeon, because I missed
Energy cell.
dropping a crate on top of another crate by, like, 1 character distance. And they didn't put a failsafe in where I
This
could,
thing's losing its charge fast.
where we could, like, loot the crates back around,
There.
and
Power's restored.
And there's no failsafe where we can just loop the crates back around or anything like that. It's just, if you miss, you just have to completely start over. Alright, oh, it saved the position of that one. Okay, thank goodness. Or it gave that one a much better position. Okay, so it saved having this, so we're not entirely just ruined. Honestly, that's good because this one was a little more of a pain in the ass to get.
There we go. Yeah, that's stuck.
Stuck on literally something invisible, I guess. Alright, well, I think we can grab the crate from here, push it this way. Yeah, so we didn't totally get screwed over, only slightly screwed over. So let's see, it was like right here where it landed before, I think, I hope, I want to say. Alright, how do I go up here again? Is it this way? Yes. There, and then jump, and there we go. I know what you're talking about. Dreadwing.
Okay.
I've only encountered one of those that was a story boss, so...
Is this easy?
I need to encounter a lot more of them, because I got...
Oh, great. Could be useful.
I got one of the bows from the arena. I got this bow, and if I remember correctly, I need Dreadwing Fangs to upgrade it. What? Aloy was not moving. Grimwing. It might have been Grimwing. I can look it up actually. Okay, yeah, Dreadwing. There might be like a. Oh no, that would be just Apex Dreadwing. I was gonna. There might. That said, there might be like a Grim Wing or something like that. Maybe this machine here or this one up here. There's still two machines that we have never encountered. Also, to be fair, there are Plowhorns as well as Grimhorns, and there's also Apex Plowhorns, and probably Apex Grimhorns as well. I don't actually know for sure. I haven't checked the catalog in that in depth. What? Okay, you saw that. It landed on here, and then it landed on this one, and then rolled off. Okay, maybe I can just do it with the one. Maybe they give you the other one as like a failsafe. Or as like a, hey, you have multiple options.
This could help.
It could help, but I don't think it will, because I don't know if we can... Okay, we totally can reach that. Okay, so I just reloaded for no reason then, I guess. You have to fight them all of them. Most of them you're going to encounter either as part of the main story, at least once, either as part of the main story or as part of a side quest. Like, I think our first Stormbird was introduced to us during a side quest for the Desert Clan, and we were fighting a Thunderjaw at the time as well. The Stormbird just fucking swooped in, and suddenly we were fighting a Thunderjaw as well as a Stormbird.
Ledges up on the wall. I don't think I can reach them from here.
Huh? Wait, what? Oh, I wasn't supposed to drop that one down. Wait, then... Wait, there's a... like a thing, like a big thing here. Do I hear a can order you drinking? I haven't. I do have a soda here, but I haven't drank out of it yet. You might just be hearing Aloy's footsteps on this metal, or the climbing on this metal. I also hear a noise that I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, there's like a thing here, so I don't know. Alright, well, I have to reload, again. That explains the...
An old world ruin.
That explains the second crate, at least.
Okay, time to take a look around.
Okay, wait. Tear this down.
Like I saw in the tower above.
So right, I heard
way
the
up there.
crinkling of a can. Maybe, but like I said, I haven't like drank out of it there yet, so like I don't know. I mean, I guess it's possible that it just like air bubble popped or something like that. There is a gnat on there, but I highly doubt you were able. I highly doubt my mic picked up a gnat landing on a can. Like, you may have heard me tap it just a second ago to knock the gnat away, but... What brand of soda? A brand of soda I'm not sponsored by, so I will leave it at that. Ah! Sorry for the flashbang. Ah! Why God race? All things considered, I should really stop drinking soda, but,
Okay.
I don't know, it's one of those things of, like, it's a little hard to do because, that's... the main reason I used to not really drink it, but I started drinking it again because my dad was diagnosed with diabetes, and obviously he couldn't drink the soda anymore, and I'm like, well, I don't want this soda to go to waste, so I guess I'll drink it. And I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm, like, hooked on it, but, whenever it comes time to purchase, groceries... What the hell? Wait. I can't move the thing this way. Copyright claims? Not copyright claim, but, if, a copyright claim would be like if I were to play music from, like, a band or something like that on here that wasn't, like, something that wasn't, like, royalty-free or whatever. That would get a copyright claim. Sponsorship would be like, hey, I'm going to... There's more like, hey, I'm going to talk about this product and advertise it for money. Or in return... Yeah, monetization. I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of the only way that you can play it, though, so... Because otherwise, it's just free advertisement for whatever, for whatever it is I'm drinking. Be it soda, water, or whatever. I guess I could go, well, if I were drinking, like, something like alcoholic, I could go, you know, kind of generic by saying, like, tequila, or whiskey, or, I don't know, bourbon, or beer, or whatever, but, yeah, so now I'm really confused, because...
There. Power's restored.
Like... So I can't reach... What the heck?
It's working.
You're not gonna say the name. I mean, to be fair, they have really good sponsorship incentives. Like, I've had 2 sponsorship offers from them myself, and they are very, very nice incentives from what I've seen. Compared to, like, some of the other offers that I'm aware of that people have gotten. Make my way back up here and don't teleport me.
There's a crate up here.
There was a crate up here, Aloy. We got rid of it a while ago.
Rails up there.
So how... if I do this... I mean, that's still just enough. Oh, am I stupid? I might be incredibly dumb. 'Cause we can
Arches
reach
up on the wall,
this.
but I don't think I can reach them from here.
Yeah, so what am I meant to do here? So we can't reach the ledges from here. And like I can't put another... Oh, you know what? It helps to use your brain for half of a second. Let's move the elevator down, then drop the crate on top of the elevator, and then we can move the elevator back up.
Down it goes.
Yep. Alright, and that one needs to stay there. This one I can drop to here.
Okay, I think I'm getting there.
Game, hello? Oh, it fell. Okay, it fell right there. That's fine. I'm pretty sure I can still reach from there. Would you let me down? Sorry, you're looking for someone to watch. This guy was crying to a story in chat. Break the way. It smells like a good creator. I mean, that's professional. That's professional of them at least, so that's good. I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously, streamers are people. They can have emotions. There's nothing wrong with that, as well.
Made it.
Oh. Oh, it's a Valentine's Day ornament.
Got another ornament. I wonder what kind of lights this one will show. Better make a trip to see Stemmer.
I don't know that I want to make a trip to see Stemmer, to be honest. Granted, I guess it technically is just as fast as fast traveling to him, but there's still one ornament left. Along with 2 black boxes. We know where both of the black boxes are, and a war totem, which I imagine is a war totem for Atreus. Two survey drones as well. I feel like one of the survey drones is just going to be out in this area. We'll head to this campfire next. We're mostly going to be filling up.
I could look
trying
around
to...
more before I head out. See what else I can find.
Alright. What else could there possibly be? Oh, there's a single ancient supply chest over there that I actually got beforehand, but we reloaded a couple of times.
Okay. I think I found everything worthwhile in this place.
Oh, the projectors, they're called, ornaments in this. At least I think that's what you're talking about. They changed the lights in Las Vegas, which is where you get Poseidon. Oh, that's scary.
Machine's resistant to shock.
Oh, that's incredibly scary. Apex Fireclaw, Hunter Killer variant, recognizable by the black and gold armor plates and purple muscles. It has been modified to be significantly more resilient and deadly. Weak to frost. It does drop Apex Fireclaw hearts, which are, I guess, upgrade gear. Punch it in the. I wouldn't be able to do that even if I wanted to, because there's no unarmed option in this. Oh my! Well, there's our survey drone. I'm gonna go hide because that is 2 Apex Fireclaws, not 1.
They're searching for me.
Of course. Huh. Wait, how am I meant to get this? Ah, like this. You know what? I will come right here and I will wait. Yeah, there were 2 of them. How many Slitherfangs have I seen in the wild? In the wild, like 2 or 3. Because, like, I've discovered this site here, and then we got literally ambushed by one right here, because we were right here, and suddenly it popped up as a Slitherfang site, and then we were suddenly, you know, getting killed by a Slitherfang. Or getting attacked by one. It was... I'm trying to think. It was Power Shots that was in the Nets Arena challenge. I haven't seen Apex Slitherfangs yet, but...
Got it.
I'm sure I
Taking
will
you with me.
eventually. Get down here, drone.
Oh, I need to get the data from the drone. There. Got the data.
Alright. Drone 5, module 549 obtained. That is this one. We had to kill quite a few Slitherfangs as part of the story. Also, massive shenanigans that there's 2 Apex Fireclaws like right here, next to a drone, next to a campfire, and there's a Fireclaw site right here. You're not gonna be able to tell me that these two migrated from the site, by the way, because look over here. Fireclaw. There's a dead fire bellowback for whatever reason. Alright, as much as I don't want to go near Sunwings. Apex Red Eye Watcher? Yeah, Apex Red Eye Watcher. Apex Red Eye Watcher that's seeing me through a fucking tree. What do you mean? Alright, look, I'm leaving. Or bats or pangolins. Yeah, I can see that.
A lot of dead Tenakth.
Oh!
What happened here? I better take a look at the bodies. Oh, these wounds. The Tenakth died fighting something. But what? My focus might show me more. Oh, these wounds.
Okay.
Tenakth died fighting something.
Ah.
But what?
There we
My
go.
focus might show me more.
Damaged tree?
Something ripped through this tree. Whatever killed those Tenakth was powerful.
Oh. Another thing over here. I love that they added these little side investigations. Fishing trap.
A fishing trap. It looks like the Tenakth kicked it over when they got here.
Huh. Oh.
There. Tracks.
We're going the opposite way from here? That's weird. Why are we following these tracks backwards?
A Fireclaw.
Am I to presume this is what killed us Tenakth? I guess so. Hi, I don't need your help, sir. Ow! What up, Tiny? Ow! Woo! Careful. Woo! That seems like a big hit. That I narrowly avoided. Ow! Yeah, you know what? Take this. Alright, is it 1v1? It is now. Ow! Hey, you know what? I'm gonna try out... not... I say try out, but it's not really trying out anything. I'm gonna equip... this over the... I guess over Boomer's Shredder Gauntlet. Specifically because it has special arrows. Ow! Ow! These are the wrong arrows to have equipped. Why am I not... Ah, what the... Okay, well, Fire Claw is very dangerous. Understood. Where's that gonna put me at? Did that put me before I even... No, okay. We were headed towards these sun wings. Scatter zero straight away. Or try to kill a Thunderjaw. No, I did not, because I definitely knew that they were way too high of a level for me. Also, this put me way further north than I was. What do you mean? Where did the... Well, now I want to find where that was again. I know it was near the Fireclaw site when we left off. Ugh, this asshole again. Hey, you know what? Game, I swear. I can't crit it. Okay, that's annoying. That's kind of what happened with that Apex Thunderjaw for me. Ah! Oh, you know what? I'm being dumb. Hold on. That is the wrong type of smite. Ooh! Oh, what the fuck? That didn't hit anywhere near where I was. I was specifically ducked behind a tree to avoid that as well. Oh, jeez. Alright, that cost us a lot of health, but... Now then, where were we? I was trying to find that side event start point. Ah, is this it? No, this is not it. Is that a wide maw? It is. Why is there a wide maw way over here? See, this is annoying, cause like, cause we're in the middle of like a special side event that may have led us somewhere really cool, or to like a really rare machine or something like that. And we, like, they could have easily been like, oh, you started this, you found a special side event? Well, we're just gonna give you an autosave at the start of the side event.
Here I come.
Because I don't remember where I was when that got triggered, or when we triggered that. I just remember it was somewhere... I think it was more like in this area. You know what? It was like, I think it may have been right here where this bridge is, basically. The first game I ever played? Oh, jeez. That might have been Mario Brothers on the NES. Like, original Mario Brothers. Not Super Mario Brothers, original Mario Brothers. If it wasn't that, then it was probably a game on my great-uncle's, Atari. I don't remember which specific Atari it was, though. Yeah, it was like right here where they were. Maybe a little bit further? Yeah, it was a little further. Because we tracked the dead to not... Oh, here we go. Corpse. Can I not do the event now? Yeah, what the heck? Oh, here we go. Okay.
There. Tracks.
Alright. Now time to go kill us another fire claw. Okay. Oh, this one's Apex. Alright, well... This is gonna be rough. Lure it this way. Hey, you know what? It brought itself over this way. That's perfect. Come at me, bro. Aha, I have trees covering me. There's this postal. Ooh! Oh my gosh, one hit that wasn't even like a full hit took out over half of our health there. That is crazy. And he just did like a little... Oh my gosh.
But I got this.
Hey, you know what? I'm getting real. Oh my gosh, this guy deals so much damage. I'm not even getting hit by his attacks. Oh! We're not even getting hit by his attacks, and it's still just knocking out over half of our health in one hit. I don't like the fact that there's a question mark. But there's something trying to investigate over here. What else is over here? They're the Sun Wings. Of course the Sun Wings. It's always the Sun Wings. Well, yeah, Aloy, reload it, please. See you, Kevin. I will do my best to not die to this Apex Fire Claw, but it's gonna be rough going. Hang on a second. Inventory. Let me equip my Frost Hunter bow. I have Frost Hunter bow equipped already. Oh my gosh, why did that only last for 1 second? There. There. Ugh, this is ridiculous. Oh, I missed. These. Oh my gosh! Well, that did a lot. Almost got him. Whew! Got him. Ugh.
It's dead. I bet that's what killed those Moth. What are they doing out here in the first place? Maybe I can keep following their tracks.
Ugh. Yeah, you know, just as soon as we get more of everything. That's gonna take him some minute, Aloy. Yeah, 1v1 against a Firefly. I don't know why I didn't win that. That should have been pretty easy, even with these Apex guys.
Plasma won't do much here.
I love that I just crit this thing 3. How does this have more health than an Apex variant? What do you mean? Oh my! I didn't think they could blow those up with energy blasts. Uh-oh, fourth one. Alright, that brown rat got killed in the crossfire. There. Alright, let's continue following these tracks. I said these trails, but, just technically wouldn't be a lot wrong, but still.
Greenshine. Those Tenakth might have been trying to collect this stuff when the machine attacked. They made a run for it, but didn't make it.
Blighted meat, good for selling. Which begs the question, what is the function of blighted meat in this world? my gosh, game, could you please give me some heals? I asked for heals, and the game rewards me with
Frost will hurt it.
an Apex Fireclaw. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, here we go. All the heals I can... Well, not all the heals I can carry, but... enough to replenish me a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna go towards this campfire up here because this is the opposite direction from the Fireclaw.
It's always good to have extra.
Where is... There it is. And then there's a shelter up there, okay. Hold on. What's up with this structure here? This down. Striker, what do you have? We have everything that you are currently offering. Aside from water. Ah, shoot. What tools did this give me? Gave me 2 medium stamina potions, which are not worth. Well, we got an Avets Fireclaw heart at least.
The hunting grounds await, soldier. I see you, champion.
Ammo crafting. Make as much of these as I can. What?
You're welcome. My hunting grounds.
I have no idea where to get more green shine slabs. Also, we're kind of weak. We're pretty weak to fire. But that said, I think I'd rather just have the better impact defense. And the concentration region. Can I fast travel to... Oh, too close to this destination. That's awkward, because I've definitely spoken to this groundskeeper.
Have a place on my grounds. Like the 10 before us, my clan tests their mettle against only the most formidable of machines. Now, so will you.
Darntress is home to some of the most dangerous machines in the Forbidden West. Lowland soldiers come to these hunting grounds to learn the skills required to defeat the largest and most powerful machines. To defeat Ultras, and you might just survive the unforgiving lowland jungle. Shock ammo on a tusk to shock it and shoot off its tusk. Override and mount a claw strider and use it to kill other machines. Shoot off a Tremor Tusk's cannons and use it to kill machines. 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes.
Very well.
The hell? Why is this equip?
I set up the trials for you, Hunter.
That will not be necessary. I guess for now we'll work our way back south.
Cannot catch a break from this heat. It's kind of weird that they have, Tremor Tusks here, but Tremor Tusks are not
within the Lowlands, as far as I can tell, like, at all. Fire climb bridge all site right there that I haven't discovered either.
So it doesn't like purge water.
I thought I heard rebels. There's definitely a stalker right there. Oh my! No thank you. I will take my chances with the stalker. Oh, although honestly, tremor tusks aren't too bad. Alright, where'd that stalker go? Oh, there you are. You know, I feel sorry for this stalker. Holy crap. I got a stealth kill from that because I was crouched. What are they doing? Hey, leave my stuff alone. Beat up your friend. Ow! Oh, there's an Apex one too. Hey! You're supposed to be targeting your friend. So I guess this is fine. Ugh, mean. Alright, now beat up your friend. Or I guess you can both just screw off entirely. There we go. Alright. Do I hear another one? Something was definitely aware of our presence. Apex one? Okay, I was just about to ask where the Apex one went to. Anyway, back to working my way towards this campfire that I totally didn't forget about at all and was going the wrong way. There. Alright, we should be good for basically everything shy of an Apex, Fireclaw, Thunderjaw, Stormbird, whatever. Basically a really high-level Apex machine. Now for the real question, do I go south first? Or do I head back north? You know what, let's go south first. Because we can get all this stuff here. And just start working our way this way. And obviously there's these couple things down here as well. Yeah. So if I just head basically straight south, we'll grab this one. It's 200 meters away, but you know. It's not that bad of travel time. Hey, they can ignore me if they want. You know, this is not a fun place for me to be at. That behemoth's not gonna be a match with that Apex Claw Strider. I have to wonder what's down here. Especially since we're this close to it. I feel like I should, definitely take a look. This is an area. Okay, Okay, well this is very clearly a quest area. I'm definitely curious about the obvious ship in the background as well. Oh, actually, that's not a ship. That's this area over here. That's probably... Oh, you know what? That's probably the Far Zenith base. Because it had the technology to not need to worry about any of that. Pardon me, having a drink. What? Oh, that's
Catch a
something.
break from behemoths now that I know how to override them.
Why would they make the salvage camp literally within sneezing distance of a behemoth? Why are these people insane? That's bad. Just keep running, just keep running, just keep running.
Are those Oseram? I better help them.
Buddy, I can see you. Oh, hey! I almost didn't see you. Oh, hey! You weren't supposed to do that. You? Oh, jeez. Alright,
Thanks for helping, Hunter. You okay?
I'm a little annoyed that we got hit by that one stalker, but you know. At least there's healing around to make up for it. Alright,
Hey, Red. We have a word?
Chrono's Courage. An unsent letter written in clumsiness. It is hard to write this letter. I know it will be harder to read it. Verna fell to a machine today. She lived a time after the attack. She did not survive the time it took to return to camp. I'm sending you her armor, her weapons, and her belongings. I'm also sending the shards from the salvage that would have been hers. She spoke about home. She said she wasn't seen as a fighter. She said if she died, people would say she had wasted her life in salvage when she could have lived in marriage. I fought by Ferna. She battled with the strength of any in the camp. No argument on night duty. She had the brains to move our oil pits outside the camp to stop the stench. We are weaker without her. We lost a hunter and a friend. She never lost her dream. She might have fallen, but she fell in the place she wanted to be. Surely that is a sign that she knew how to live. I will send more shards in the next 3 shares. Her name will burn in us until the day we fall. Gorund. Are you Gorund? No, you're Danner.
So, red hair, kills machines like I down ale. I'd say luck just brought us the savior of Meridian.
Just, Aloy. You mind telling me why you're hunting stalkers in the middle of Tenakth territory?
Oh, not hunting. Salvaging. I can explain. Later. The stalkers we killed aren't the only ones around.
No, duh.
This jungle's crawling with them. They're nasty. And they don't give up. We thought we could use their mines to secure the camp. But we have nowhere near enough. You're a hunter. You could get rid of the stalkers and get me their mine launchers at the same time. I'll make sure you get payment for it.
Do we have to
Hastily written, but this contract has everything you need to know on it.
Got it.
mine launchers? Shoot the mine launchers off the stalkers before destroying the machines. Terror weapons or ammo. I mean, they're not really invisible. They just become slightly blurry. What? There we go. Alright.
It's all day out here.
Okay, cannot destroy those. Ooh, this is new. Freebooter. Easy enough. Oh, metal flower. Okay. Is there anything in here? Oh, this is where the thing is. Okay. Energy cell right there.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
But I need a way to power this energy cell. Right? I guess not. Oh. What?
You really believe these robots getting loose is an accident? That they can't be stopped? Wake up and smell the spin. So what? This is some sort of intra-corporate conspiracy? You think Pharaoh and the others are depopulating the planet? Exactly. Pharaoh, metallurgic, SBMH. We're being slaughtered so the CEOs and their cronies can claim what's left. We're a sacrifice.
Pharaoh might have been responsible, but he couldn't stop the machines. That was the problem.
Yeah, but they don't know that. They only know what they're being told by their government, who, like, they already knew was lying to them. Most of them. Alright. I have to head out.
My focus has detected another flight recorder.
Head back to this campfire right here. I have to head out because I have to be up early tomorrow for a delivery that I have to be present for. Hopefully it doesn't happen within the 30-minute interval that I would, within the, like, less than hour interval that I would be on my way to work or at work. If it does, that will just be unfortunate. We've also been going for about 2.5 hours, and I said it was going to be a shorter stream. Sorry if the content has been a little bit weird lately. Ooh, that looks like an interesting area. But, like, you know, the not being able to do Fallen Order due to internet issues, and then the washer giving out. That's actually what the delivery is tomorrow. As I just went ahead and purchased a new washer for this place, because I was on Wednesday I was working or tinkering with the washer that we have for like. That's been malfunctioning for a couple of months off and on for like 4 hours before I was able to get it to wash one single load of clothes. So I definitely need to be around for that to make sure it is obtained. Alright. That is all for tonight. Good night. I will see you all tomorrow.